It took me about 2.5 years to get to this point. At first, it started off slow. Then somewhere in there, I decided to post a selfie, and it kind of blew up out of nowhere. Hi, my name is Zoe Campbell. I am also known as the Black Metal Barbie on multiple social platforms. I am a mother, model, and musician. Hi, buddy. Who's making the band? And that's about how it looks most of the time. I use multiple platforms for the Black Metal Barbie. I use mostly Instagram, followed by Facebook, followed by Tumblr, followed by YouTube, and I think that's it. On Instagram, I have 93,000 followers. On Facebook, I have almost 35,000, I believe. At first, it started off slow. Within the first month, I was just uploading kind of like makeup looks that I was doing, like Halloween makeup looks. That's about the time I started. Then somewhere in there, I decided to post a selfie of a really cute gothic outfit that I had done, and it kind of blew up out of nowhere. It got over 1,000 likes on it, and I was like, that's pretty amazing. I went from 200 likes to 1,000 likes. And so I did a few more selfies and they got the same responses, and I said, maybe this will be the opportunity that I can finally begin to model. So I looked for a photographer in my area, and it was pretty amazing, and from there on it just increased pretty fast. I'm probably not your typical goth because I don't define by one particular style. If I had to choose one, I would say a mixture of modern new goth with a bit of industrial and romantic goth. The way that I would describe gothic lifestyle is not so much of how you live your life, but defining who you are. A lot of people will think that gothic people are either satanic or witches or just, and a handful of them are actually that way, but not all of them are. I have gotten so many bad experiences from going into public dressed the way that I do that I wouldn't say I'm scared to. I don't care what people think, but now I have two younger versions of me that I have to think about. Like, realistically, I never get to wear any of this, like, all the time, but I love this little floral flower dress. It's, like, off the shoulder, and it's really cute. I don't know why, it's like a statement dress. I think it's really adorable. And then I have this, like, fall winter dress, and it shows, like, the cutout right here is just enough for my tattoo, and it's, like, a mini dress, and I love that. And then I have like these gothic bell bottoms that I absolutely love. They're like airy and flowy and perfect for like spring and summer because it gets really hot, but then I have full coverage because I don't like my legs. It's a passion, you know? You like to wake up, you like to get dressed, you like to try and present yourself a certain way, and I think that that's the fun part about it all. It typically takes me about 2 hours to get ready, but it can take me as long as 4 if the outfit is extremely eccentric, and that is so difficult when you have 2 little babies you need to watch running around the house. I try to accessorize my outfits, and trying to find the perfect ones for each outfit takes a minute as well, and then deciding what I'm going to model that day out of the available collaborations I have. The first brand that I ever collaborated with, I believe, was Dark in Love, or Goth Lolly Beauty as they went by. They're more of like a romantic goth type look, and they sent me this lace dress that's absolutely beautiful. It had like long witchy sleeves, and it had a beautiful trail on the end of it. I was pretty nervous because it was the first brand that had reached out to me, and I wanted to kind of like really please them with my work. But people like myself, after I put on a little bit of weight, finally, they fall off of the map and other companies don't advertise me as much anymore. It doesn't matter that I deliver, good quality content, but it doesn't matter they won't feature me because I'm not as skinny.
Modeling can appear so glamorous on the surface.
These models who seem impossibly thin.
64% of models have been told by their managers that they need to lose weight.
I think the most unfair thing inside of the gothic genre, a lot of the people demand that you be not just skinny, but bone skinny. And that is still such a strict rule today, and it plays on my mind as much as other girls' minds so bad that it hurts your image. I ended up, for the sake of trying to land on the cover of a magazine, I got down to 79 pounds, and I almost died. Do you need a tissue? I had a child and I felt so selfish because that's all I could think about. I was trying to be skinny enough just for the cover of a magazine. And I had a stroke and I didn't even know it. Part of my brain doesn't work now, and I can't remember what my baby looked like when he was so little. All for the sake of a magazine. It's sad. It's not. I'm okay. I don't want to say any names specifically, but just this week, actually, I saw 2 girls come out, and they even spoke to me and said that I was an inspiration to them after I put on the weight. They were just as bad as me, or even worse off where I was. And I think it's really moving to me. It inspires me to push forward. That, I've inspired girls like that to overcome that as well. It's good to see that they're getting healthy.
Living this lifestyle has not always been easy. There's a large spectrum of hatred, from having to avoid public slander, dehumanization, and even threats against my life, all just for the way that I dress. But at the end of the day, you can't claim my worth in words. You can't define me by what you see on the outside. There is beauty in darkness, and I am here to tell the world that this is who I am.